Hello everybody, welcome to Fame World Educational Hub. Myself, Aishwarya Saxena, and in this video, I am going to start with the second program of Java. In this Java 19 playlist, I have already discussed about the introduction of Java and how to set the path on command prompt, what IDE or code editor you can use. These all things I have already discussed in my previous videos of this playlist. Right now, I am on the Atom code editor, and here I am going to create a new program file. You can see that as I told in the previous videos that when you create a program file, you compile it, automatically .class file is created. Here you can see .class file. It is simply encoded and we can't understand what is written here. But this is the file which makes this particular code platform independent. Pro1.java was the program which I discussed in the previous video. Now I am going to create a new program file here, which I am naming as pro2.java. In the previous video, I gave you one question that you had to answer in the comment. So simply my question was that the program which I created in this video, the previous one, addition program, this was system defined or user defined. Again, I'm asking you that the people who are watching it for the first time, tell me that this particular program is system defined or user defined. Tell me your answer in the comment. Pause the video and answer. This program is system defined or user defined. Okay, I hope you have answered it in the comment section. Let me clarify that the program which is present here in front of you, this is a system defined program. This is a system defined program. Why? So when we talk about that system defined program or user defined program, so the program which is having initialization done like this, like we have initialized the values here, that what values you are using in this program. So as many times as I will run this program, it will be always giving me the same output. Like suppose if I run this program, here I have compiled and run this program. You can see it is giving us addition 30. Then I am again running this program. Again, it is giving addition 30. Again, it is giving addition 30. And again, it is giving addition 30. Why? Because it is a system defined program. Unless and until we change the values in the code that is hard coded, it will be not able to give me any new value. Whenever you make any changes to the code, you always have to recompile your code. When you make some changes in your code, recompile your code and run it. Now you can see we are getting the output 70. But now as many times as we will run it, we will get the output 70 only, because still it is a system defined program. So this was the previous program and I have given you the answer of the question which I asked in the previous video. In this video, I am going to tell you that how you can create a user defined program. I am taking a simple question of simple interest to explain this. You can take whatever program you want. Like in every program, the implementations would be same. And I will be telling more into this playlist, the different examples and implementations of various programs to help the beginners also. So I am going to create a user defined program this time. When you are talking about a user defined program, that means the user is able to give the input. In the user defined program, the user will be able to give the input. So here, to take input in Java, you have to use some classes, some predefined classes. And here I am going to use scanner class. The scanner class of Java is actually capable of taking input or scanning the values. So you have to import java.util.scanner. Let me explain what I have written. Import is used to import any predefined file or class in the program. Java is Java itself. Inside that folder, we are having utility package. Inside the Java package, we are having utility package. And inside the utility package, we are having the scanner class. We have imported this class. Now, whenever you are creating any program in Java, always remember that there is a requirement to create object of each and every class. In the previous program, we have not created any class. You must be thinking about it. We did not create any object. Like in the previous program, in this particular program 1, we have not created any object, because whenever you are creating a main file, like this is the main program, we are having public static void main inside this. So whenever you are having public static void main, you do not have to create the object of that particular class. You do not have to create the object of this particular class because we are having this static here. A static keyword is used for the initialization of the class. So once static is here, so you do not have to create object of this class. That is the reason the program which is having only one class or main class, there we do not have to create its object. Or in other words, you can say the object of the main class is not created. As this particular concept I have discussed in this particular video, not the previous one. So make sure that you watch all the videos in this series because many concepts I explain interlinked concept in different videos. So if you are new to this channel, please subscribe it and stay tuned because there are a lot of concepts which are going to come in this playlist. A static keyword when you are using, so you do not have to create the object of this class, or in other words, the classes, or you can say the main class object is not created. Now, in this particular program, the user-defined program which I am creating, pro2.java, we have imported an external class, that is java.util.scanner. So the name of the class is scanner and it is used for scanning the values. And it is predefined class, that's why you can see that here the S of this class is capital. Now, as it is an external class, we have to create the object of this class. So in this video, you will be also learning that how to create object. Here I am creating a class pro2. As I told you that whenever you are creating a Java program, you have to create the name of the class and the name of the file same. Public static void main. And now here I am taking the scanner class object. I will explain each and every word, whatever I am typing here. So don't worry and have some patience. Okay. So here you can see I have written scanner. Scanner is the name of the class of which we have to create the object. OB, I have taken a variable which is actually an object right now. You can take whatever variable name or object name you want. You can take your name also. New is the keyword which is used for creating new objects. So to create an object, you have to use this new keyword. And this scanner which I have taken on the right hand side is actually the constructor of this class. This is the constructor of this scanner class. Okay, so constructor is a concept which we will be discussing in very detail further, but right now understand this, that whenever you are creating an object of a class, you have to take the constructor here because constructor is used for the creation of the objects. So this is the name of the class on the left hand side and this is the name of the constructor of the class. The name of the class and the name of the constructor always remains the same. Here you can see I have taken system.in, just like we take system.out for printing. Out is the object of system class which is used for printing or giving the output. System is the class and inside that we are having input methods also. So system.in, in is the object of this class, system class which is used for taking input. Now this statement, the line number 6 has created the object of a scanner class. Here I am taking, like we are going for simple interest, I am just taking double or float. I am taking here float. For example, like PRT upon 100 we will be taking. So I'm just taking PRT and SI. It is just a random program which I have taken, the basic program to make it clear for everybody. Declaration. In the user-defined programs, you do not give the initialization. You take the declaration. Declaration means declaration of variable. You are not initializing their values because that will be taken input from the user. Now here I am taking a message, enter principal amount. So here you can see this message which I have taken. This time I am taking here ln, system.out.println. So println is going to take the cursor to the next line. Like as this statement will be printed, the cursor will be then moved towards the next line. Here you can see I am again telling system.out for printing, system.in for input. I hope you can relate and you are understanding. Now I have to take input of principal. So I am taking here ob.nextInt. NextInt is a method which is used to take input of integer. But here we are having float. So I am just going to take next float. So when you are having integer, so you can take next int. When you are having float, you have to take next float. OB is the object of the scanner class and this next float is stored in this scanner class. So we are accessing the next float method of the scanner class with the help of the object OB. Now I'm just going to ask the user to enter other values also. Enter, rate of interest. So I'm taking here R equals to OB dot next float, because everything we have taken in float. Then enter time. So time you can take in integer also. I have just taken a